Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Always, and welcome back to Stoneblock. In the last episode, we were working on trying to get a bunch of seeds, and well, we got a lot. No denying that, but we're missing quite a few, and most of them are missing because they are mob related. So that's gonna be something we have to deal with later. I expanded another room. We might do something with that today, probably not. And I have been slowly working with chickens, just getting more and more. We're starting to get some of the metal chickens and all sorts of fun things. So, by the way, we have a ton of eggs, and yeah. So, what are we going to do today? Well, one other thing I did between episodes was set up a trash can that has an advanced item filter, filtering out gold armor, leather armor, gold swords, and iron shovels that are non-enchanted. Unfortunately, I still have a lot of stuff in there. So we're going to do something about that. But in order to do that, for the record, the advanced item filter is just a Z-Logic controller, which is some solarium, zombie head, silicon, redstone. I feel like we've made these before. And the redstone and paper. And I wanted to show off the trash can is just some stone, some cobblestone, and a chest. So that is that. Now, we can get a big advanced item filter, and we need an item filter, the advanced ones, I think, because we want to... Hold on. Metadata is... we want to ignore the damage of the items, I think is what it is. But we want to make sure that we don't take in enchanted items, because those we might actually use later. We can get enchantments off of them and then do stuff with that. So that's something that we might end up doing, so I don't want to just delete everything like that. But the idea of using a lot of this armor to smelt down, for example, using the gold armor to get gold ingots, I don't think we're going to go with that. So, if we want to do more of the armors, we're going to need a big item filter, an advanced big item filter, and that's going to require some shulker shells. Now, in order to get the shulker shells, we're going to need to go to the end. And I don't want to go to the end until I have flight. Simple as that. So that's what we're going to start working on today. Now, one other thing I want to do, I want to make a speed upgrade. In fact, I want to make like 4 of these. So let's teach the system how to make speed upgrades. So we're going to need some patterns. Can we get like a stack of those? No, not quite, but we could probably get like 30 of them. No, not quite. Redstone is actually something we're lacking. Let's take most of these and turn them back into redstone dust. Alright, so now if we look at the patterns, can we get like 30 of those? Sure. We will probably end up using them because, well, patterns are really useful. So first thing we're going to make is we're going to make an upgrade. And then we're also going to make the speed upgrade. So if we can put those two things in here, that would be awesome. What do patterns actually take? It's probably smelting up glass. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So can we get like 4 speed upgrades? We're missing sugar and more quartz enriched iron. Sugar. Neither of those should be too big of a problem, but they're a big enough problem right now that I'm not going to bother with it. So, okay. Things we'll have to keep in mind for later. So let's see, purple, aluminum, pink. Oh, aluminum can go over there. Perfect. All right, so yeah, speed upgrades. The reason why I wanted them, and I don't think we actually need them right now, is this interface it takes forever for a lot of items to get through. So if we want to move like a lot of that stuff, it's going to be kind of challenging, but it's fine. We won't worry about that for now, but I want to teach the system how to make those just in case I want to make those later. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to get a crafter, a tier 3 crafter. So let's just take a stack of oak wood and let's just get that, and we'll get a stack of workbenches, and we're going to make a tier 3 crafter. Now this is pretty easy. We are going to need a bunch of redstone torches, so let's get like 16 of those, and then we just need that machine frame, and we can just upgrade this all the way to tier 3. Now, why do we want a tier 3? Well, more recipes. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to bring it up here, but first we're going to get a couple things. First thing I think we should do is get a... do we want a chest? Do we want a basic drawer? I think a drawer will be better. And we're going to want... item conduit speed upgrades. Now, I'm going to leave the tier 3 crafter. That's something else we should probably teach the system how to make, but we currently don't have too many crafters. We could make a couple more. Make like 2 more of those. We're missing the quartz. We'll worry about that once we get more resources coming in. So we'll start like upgrading that kind of stuff maybe next time. So I'm going to leave that there. But what we want to grab, we want to teach the system how to make item conduit speed upgrades. I guess they're just called conduit speed upgrade. No? Okay. Speed upgrades. What are these called? Extract speed upgrading. Okay. Refined storage crafting upgrade. Okay, those are things I don't know about. Anyways, these extract speed upgrades. That's what we want to make. Dark steel upgrades. Okay, so I want that to just be iron because we have a good bit of that now, and then I guess we'll teach the system how to make pistons as well as redstone torches. And do we have enough space for all of that? Not for the with the lime. Gotta put those where they actually go. Okay, so that will be good enough for now. Let's go ahead and get rid of the lime. And can we make some extract speed upgrades? Can we make like 3? No, we're missing electrical steel. Electrical steel is silicon with steel, which we can get a lot of from up here. I don't think we have any. We have some quartz enriched iron essence. Let's go ahead and make those. And then we could make the things we want. So let's make like 4 more crafters. No, we're missing silicon. Okay. So we'll deal with that for now. It's gonna be slow, but that's something we'll have to deal with later. You know what? Nah, let's see. Silicon. I have to remember, how do we get this stuff? How have we been getting this stuff? It's crushing. I mean, we could smelt crushed quartz, or we could crush sand, and I think that's going to be the easier way, because I have a ton of sand, basically everywhere. So let's see. Is there any? Okay, so maybe we will have to go with the crushed quartz, which is also not too much of a problem. Something else I want to look into real quick. Mana steel, draconium, manulin. Okay, we're gonna take the supremium. The Wither Skulls will come in handy later. But for now, let's just get, I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do we have some steel? We do. Okay. So let's get this smelting up. And what I want to do is I want to see if we have some cobalt. We do. Okay. Let's get like 4 cobalt. And we're going to smelt this up. So I don't remember if I mentioned last episode. I think I did, but I did move this into the corner. So it's nice and out of the way. And it looks a lot nicer. I still need to clean up a lot of the base. But I've been working on that kind of slowly. But we're going to make some new pickaxe heads for both of our pickaxes. Because that's going to be super useful. But last thing we're going to need is a flux. I never know. Adds energy. We need a flux point. So that shouldn't take too long to make. And then we'll get that. So, yeah. What we're going to do, and this is going to be really, really silly. Can we get some packing tape? Do we have some packing tape? No. So packing tape should be pretty straightforward to make. It's a slime ball and some paper. Yes, we can definitely make that. Alright. By the way, something I've been doing, and I will show this off in a second, but I've been coming over here and killing Enderman with the Solarium dagger, just in case we can get some mob chunks. And we actually already got one. So let's set this up right here. We're going to put that there with a thing there and a flux point here that's going to be connected to main power so that this gets power. Cool. So we're going to set this up so that we can make all the essence up to Insanium. Now, here's the reason why we can do this and it's not a problem. If we want, let's say, Supremium, we can make it from Supremium. We can make Supremium from Insanium. We can downgrade every single recipe without issue. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that there. We'll get up to a stack. So we get 2 stacks of those, 4 stacks of those. I believe the next one is Intermedium. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can remember the layout. Let's grab another Intermedium. Let's just do 4 of these. Forget the remembered layout. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then is Prudentium straight from Infernium? Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, that looks fine. We're going to remember this. And so now this machine will remember it. All right. So now this machine will... Why is it not remembering at all? Okay, we're going to make sure that it remembered everything. So cool. Now, if we put a bunch of Infernium in here, it cannot go into these slots that are not for Infernium. Which means that things are good. That's what we want to see. So what we can do now is we can have this so that it creates... let's get a recipe. We're going to say all items consume result goes in the output input buffer. Alright, so we want everything to go to the input buffer. And so it just made a bunch of Prudentium. Now we can go to the next thing. And we're going to do the same thing. Everything stays inside the machine. Actually, I wanted to make sure that is still I think it will remember. Yeah, okay. And then next, everything stays inside. It will make the Supremium. Next one will be Supremium. And I want that to be all inside the machine. So you can see if we don't do that, then we have to do something special. And I don't want to have to do that. Because it puts it to the output buffer down in the bottom left, and that's not what we want to see. So we can do this, internal, and there we go. Cool. So with that, we could also, theoretically, if we wanted to use the Insanium to make blocks of Insanium, and then we could output that, but that's a lot of stuff, and we don't necessarily need to do that. So we did all that, but for what purpose? Well, what we can do now is we can take our packing tape. Let's go ahead and make some, I guess 2 of the extract speed increases. Let's put those in there. Extract. I think we just make 2 of those. Yes. So it's going to make 2 of those. It should be pretty quick because it's just crafting. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop down here. By the way, see? Enderman chunk. We also have some more prosperity shards. I went mining a little bit more. But what we're going to do is we're going to packing tape this up. And I guess we can break it. It's fine. And I did not want to packing tape that. I want to lock it immediately. This thing steals everything. Okay, there we go. Worked out perfectly. And then we can put Infernium in here. And we're going to take this drawer. We're going to take it upstairs. And then we're going to turn basically all of our stuff. Yeah, let's do this again. It'll make it easier. It's a little uglier, but it'll make it easier. We can do extract, we can do that, and we can do always active. And now this is going to just start filling up with, well, Insanium essence, basically. And we can come back to this later and make all the stuff we want. So we're doing all of this so that we can start getting Supremium Armor. That gives us flight if we have all 4 pieces. Now, those require the ingots, which we can make. I believe, let's see, we need 3, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We need 20 ingots. So let's go ahead and get that taken care of right away. So we're going to need 20 of these guys, and we're actually a little bit short on the prosperity shards. Yeah, a little bit short. Okay, that's fine. So I'll farm up more of those, but we're also going to need armor cores, and we're going to need 4 more iron. 4 more base ingots. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's go ahead and start working on the armor cores. And then we can worry about the rest of the stuff later. So if we want the first one, we're going to need a bunch of things. So let's start collecting some stuff. Let's get a stack of this and pop down here. And let's see. You know what? Let's actually do this in the table here. So we're going to need the armor cores. And we have to start with the Infernium. So 4 of these. We're going to need gold and leather. Now, we don't have much leather. We also don't have much gold, to be fair, but we need leather. And a way we can get leather is we can, presumably we can cook rotten flesh. We can also sawmill things. Can we like precision sawmill? No. We can also laser things. So we're gonna need rotten flesh times like 12. And then let's grab a button because we're gonna use our laser. Okay. You know what? It's time. It's time to move this thing. Alright. So we'll just put our button right here. And then we throw these guys in front of it. And there's our laser. So that will give us all of the leather that we need for this stage, at least. And we just balance it, and there is 4 Infernium iron cores. Now, let's go ahead and place this back down somewhere. In the corner is fine for now. Let's go ahead and get rid of the packing tape. Okay, for the next one, we're going to need more gold, which is unfortunate. Let's go ahead and take the gold ore. I want to see what's going to be the best way to use it. Not, can we, I guess let's just pulverize it, I guess. We could crush it as well. The pulverizer will be faster. So let's pulverize that. We'll get some gold. We're also going to need a bunch of lapis. Now, lapis is actually not too much of a problem. I don't know why I was looking in the chickens. We need to go over here. And hey, more Endermen to kill. And cool. There's another one, but we'll get to him in a moment. Alright, so let's get an Insanium. And we'll bring this down. So we're going to need like 16 of those. And a little bit more. A little bit more stuff. So one of these will give us 4 of those. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So let's just kill this guy, and hopefully we can get some cool stuff. Did we get anything good? Nope. Okay. I did get some experience chunks, though. Experience chunks are another type of chunk that we can get. They drop from every mob, but it's a much lower chance. And it's really good to have. Cool. So that worked out in my favor. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. We should have enough. We only need 12 gold right now, so that's all I'm going to make. Let's go ahead and put this stuff away for now. And then we're going to need some lapis made into blocks. So we're going to need 4 of these. Alright, so that goes there, that goes there. Put those out, and almost done with this. So the next one is going to require more gold. Okay, we need more gold. Let's pop... might need to go get some mining done to get even more gold, but I do have a fair few gold nuggets. So we need, what, 4 blocks? That's not too terrible. And then let's go ahead and get this smelting back up, so we can hopefully get that before too long. So 12. There is the Prudentium armor course. Now there is other armors. We can use the Infernium to get the Infernium armor. which is kind of useless. The Prudentium gives you water breathing if you have all of them. The Intermedium gives you step assist. The Superium gives you fall damage, and then the Supremium gives you the flight, which is what we truly want. So this is going to need 12 diamonds, which we have plenty of diamonds. Gold is strangely the thing we need right now. But yeah, 12 diamonds, not a problem. And let's balance that. So we just need what? A lot more gold? Yeah, it would seem that way. Okay. So we'll get some more gold. Things we can do. One thing we could do is smelt up some of this armor. And that will give us gold. And I think that's what we'll do. We have 2 pickaxe head. Cool. Let's put that there. Let's get those going. Alright, so let's upgrade our pickaxes while we're waiting. And I say pickaxes plural because we're going to actually do both. So we're going to get a Cobalt Pickaxe from our iron, which is really nice. And then we're also going to put the Prosperity Shard. And we're going to make it Cobalt. The reason for that is so that it is a lot faster to mine. That's the only reason for that, really. 27. We literally just need one more block of gold. Alright, so this is probably going to be smelting everything. Let's get one block from that, and then I'll go back and get some more gold later. So maybe it would be good to have the gold armor, but at the same time, it's too much work. I could set up something to automatically do that stuff, but again, it's too much work. Eventually, we'll have both Mystical Agriculture and the chickens giving us gold. We just don't have that set up yet. So next is the Superium, which is diamonds and emeralds. All right, so diamond blocks. We're going to need 4 of these. And emeralds. Emeralds, I don't know if we have enough of. We're like halfway there. Alright, so we're going to need to get some more emeralds. And strangely enough, I know a good place to do that. So we're going to head out. In fact, before we head out, let's grab lapis. We have a ton of lapis because we have a lapis blue chicken now. And can we not get any more luck? We can. So we're getting a very lucky pickaxe. So let's head off to our mining dimension, where we should be able to find some emeralds just hanging around. Oh, I forgot it's not like the nether portal. Now, obviously, we're not going to be able to get everything we want quite yet, but the closer we kind of get to getting the Supremium armor, the better off we'll be. That is lead. I always look at that and I don't know what it is, and it's lead. I'm going to grab all the gold that's in the area. I'm also going to fix these holes. There was something there. Oh, nothing important. I think that's silver. Okay. And I'm pretty sure I've seen emeralds down here, but I could be wrong. But we're going to... Okay, yeah, there is emeralds. We're also going to grab some redstone. And this one I care a lot less about collecting stuff. I should probably make a shovel head, a better shovel head as well. I care much less about filling in the holes that we leave and all that kind of fun stuff. So, emeralds, emeralds, emeralds. And iron, I guess. I do want to leave the path clear, but Let's pop up here and just make sure there's nothing up here. Still okay. That's fine. Alright, so we have 17 emeralds. That is more than enough for what we need right now. But, okay, the next one is all other things. So let's grab some more lapis. You know what? There is more emeralds here. Let's grab that. And I do want to kind of prevent mobs from spawning if I can. So we'll deal with that. Redstone. So much redstone. Let's light that up. More emeralds. More redstone. Rubber wood. Don't care about that. More lapis. And because we have fortune, we are going to get a lot more, obviously. So hopefully we can get just a ton of resources. And I'm also kind of half looking to see if any apatite will spawn in this area. But doesn't look like it. Okay. I think we have enough of a haul. So let's head back to the overworld and yeah, we'll go from there. So there is probably apatite in the mining dimension, but it's probably farther up. There does seem to be a little bit of a what's the word? Ore distribution. Sometimes it is completely random, so that's why I get confused. Just depending on the mod pack. So it is confusing sometimes. Don't know what to expect, but all things considered, we will find apatite sooner or later. Okay, so let's head back to the overworld. And just so I don't have to do this later, we're gonna pop into the nether, just so that we can get the chickens and everything to properly spawn back in. I don't know why that is it's a graphical glitch, ultimately. I don't know why it happens, but it does, so we'll just do that to deal with that. Alright, so with this, there is the Supremium, and then Supremium. And this is the problem that we're going to run into for the remainder of making this. So, Wither Skeleton Skulls, we have 55. Quite a few. And Nether Stars, we have 1 here. And we probably still only have 2 here. So we do have 3 nether stars. That is almost enough. But we still need 1 more. So let's put all of this stuff in here. And then we're also going to need more prosperity shards, so that's something I'll have to go get later. But this thing is empty, and we have 7 Insanium. That is actually not that bad. So we'll have to get all of the Supremium and all that kind of fun stuff later. But we can go ahead and just break that. It looks like we don't need to have packing tape. It looks like it's automatic for this mod pack. But yeah, so we just need 1 more nether star and we can make flight. So I'll probably end up just waiting on that, and we'll see what happens. But for the remainder of the episode, let's see if there's anything we can do quest wise that's pretty straightforward and easy. I don't want to go to the end until we have all of the flight taken care of. Solar panels we'll make later. Yeah, I don't think we're going to end up doing too much stuff right now. We could make storage stuff. We do that, and then we could pop it out probably, and then make the next. Do I have any of the storage? Storage cells. Alright, so first of all, we're going to take one of these. These are the 64Ks, and we're going to pop out the 64K part. The reason being is we can use this later and call it a day. So one thing I want to make sure, we are 5% full. That is actually kind of insane with how many items we have. If we look at quantity, we have 2,300 experience. We have a ton of ender pearls and nether quartz, and we'll slowly get more and more stuff. But let's see if we can do storage parts. So the first one is the 1K. We can make one of those. We're going to need 3 of those in total. So let's get like a stack of glass cooking up. And we should be able to craft these together to get a 1K storage part. We can detect that. And then the next thing is a 4K. But once again, all we have to do is pop that out. We have 2 of the 1K storage parts. We make another, and then we should be able to make the 4K. For this, we're going to need basic processors. Alright. We're going to need 4 of these. We're missing silicon. Okay. So... oh, man. I guess let's grab a bunch of quartz. We have a little bit of quartz dust, but we should be able to crush this pretty quickly. Let's get another stack in the pulverizer, because quartz we have way too much of. Again, blame chickens. So we don't need that much. So let's get the quartz. Something we'll probably end up doing next time is teaching the system how to make silicon. Is there a better way? So we smelt those silicon. Obviously, oh, we don't have to crush it. That is the better way. Okay, fair enough. So with this, we should be able to make the basic processors. We need 4 of those, and you know what? Let's go ahead and teach the system. Let's see. We have most of the patterns, I think. We need a processing pattern. Oh, we can do that, and then we're going to want silicon. That is a 1-to-1, and since that is a smelting recipe, we should be able to put that right, that's the wrong thing, right in there. And now we can make as much silicon as we want. So we have the basic processors. That gives us the 4K. No. Oh, wrong thing. So what are you actually doing? Let's cancel that. And eventually we will upgrade our factory. Especially once we have more power, so that we can get more stuff. Actually, do we have upgrades? Speed upgrades and energy upgrades. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. So we should be able to upgrade this. Put all those energy upgrades in there. And let's get the basic processor. And we'll start smelting those up. And then we should be able to do this. And hopefully it speeds up without having too much energy consumption. And that will be everything we need. So we should be able to make the 4K storage part. We make the 4K storage disk. Get the little ding. Claim that. And then if we can make the 16K, we could go ahead and like finish this up. So let's see if we can do that. For the 16K, we're going to need 3 4Ks and some improved processors. So we're going to need 4 of those. We're missing gold. But not much gold, so we can probably do that. Let's try to do this, and then we will end the episode off and go on with our lives. So we'll end the episode off and then go from there next time. So processors, we need 4 of those. Okay, it's going to craft all that stuff up. We're going to need 16 of these. Let's see, we're going to need 1. So that is 3 4Ks, which is 9 1Ks. So we're going to need a lot of silicon. So let's just wait for this to be done. So while we're waiting, actually we need 2 of those, so we need 6 storage parts. That's fine. Let's go ahead and open the loot chest. We got some yellowite ore, and we got some yellowite ore. Okay, cool. Are you currently doing anything? You are processing nether quartz. Maybe not. You might not be doing anything right now. So let's just cancel everything. If I can, let's cancel that. Let's cancel that. All right. So we're gonna need a bunch of silicon. Let's get like a stack of that. And it might actually be a bit of a problem because it doesn't necessarily know the difference. All right, so let's see if we can get 1, 2, 3 of those. 4, 5, 6. All right, perfect. Now for these, we need the processors times 8. And yeah, okay, that is causing problems. So take that out and these out probably. And we're gonna grab silicon of this type. And let's see, this first of all will make 1 of these. I need to set that. All right, this one is fine. So it's the basic processor thing. That's a crafted recipe. So it's this, and potentially this. Do these require? They do require silicon. So this, if we switch it to the other type, this should work just fine. All right, down here. So if I have issues with the silicon and the processors, that's what it is. So we need 8 of these, and then we need 2 more of these, and then we should be able to make the 16K. So the 4Ks. And then the 16K, and then we make that. That is the quest. We'll claim the reward. And then the 64K, since we already have the 64K part, we just have to combine them. And that should be it. Cool. So more quests done. I know that took a little bit of time, but let's open our loot chest, and then we'll end the episode. So, ooh, epic bacon. I love epic bacon. It's really good food. And then a bunch of things that I don't care about. Cool. So, that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am going to continue working with the chickens and the Infernium, trying to get more of all of that, and then we will start another Enderman chunk. Start kind of planning on going to the end. That is kind of the next thing to do, and that's what we're going to end up doing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!